Oh my God. Are you truly looking for a responsible man? Are you truly searching for a responsible man? Okay, no problem. I know how you feel and I know what you're passing through right now, because to search for a responsible man or to achieve the goal, looking for a responsible man is not an easy task, most especially in this our dispensation. Okay, now first and foremost, let me challenge you whether you are qualified for a responsible man or not, because there are some certain things that is hindering you from getting a responsible man, and if that should be the case, I am here today to help you out. Okay, now this challenge that I have for you is a question, and if you can answer these questions correctly, then I congratulate you that you've already gotten a responsible man. Now, the first question you have to answer right now before I move into my points or the ways to help you out, which is a magnetic way for you to grab, a responsible man within a month. Okay, the first question before you right now is, what is your ideology and your mentality towards searching for a responsible man? Can you answer that? Now, what is your belief in the aspect of searching for a responsible man? What are the ways you have been running through or passing through, to achieve these goals? And what are the orientation you have been receiving from different channels? Channels like your Facebook, like Google blogs, from influencers and all that. What are the orientations you have been getting from them? Now, I want you to listen to me very carefully. If you know this is very, very important to your life, and I'm pretty sure that it is very, very important to you, because without a responsible man, a woman's life is useless and it's gonna be miserable. Okay, I did research on this topic, and I discovered that most of the result I'm getting is just the secondary aspect, not the primary aspect that can help you out. This is the reason why you have to pay close attention to what I'm going to reveal to you now. Let me tell you some results that I got through the research I made, and I believe you will have knew about these points already, because it's a general result, and it's a general point for you to look after when you're looking for a responsible man. But this is so common, and responsible men are not really chasing all these points. Okay, so that is why I come out today now to reveal to you the primary points, the primary things to do, the primary things that will help you to attract a responsible man. Says send him a picture, dress up, put on some perfume, give him a little treat, feed his ego, use body language to entice him, and have interest in his hobby and all that. Let me tell you this, responsible men are not really after this. Okay, these are the secondary things, okay, to consider, but I'm here to show you the primary things that will help you out. All these things I've listed, I'm not saying it's not good, I'm not saying it's not a point, it's a point. But to a responsible man, if you bring this first as the first contact to impress a man, the man will see you as somebody that is not serious. This will only depreciate and devalue your dignity as a virtuous woman or a lady. Okay, do you know what is killing ladies nowadays? They believe that a responsible man is a rich man. They believe that a responsible man is a man that can cater for their needs financially. Let me tell you some traits about a responsible man. A responsible man is a man of intelligence that gets his priority right. He's a man that discovers his vision and his purpose on earth. And the last trait is a man that fears God. A man that fears God. Riches or wealth does not define a responsible man, because when a man gets his priority right, his future is bright. Okay, stop looking for a rich man. Stop searching for a wealthy man to define your responsible man. No. Okay, now I want to tell you something right now. You have a work to do, and the work to do is to acquire some traits, to acquire some quality in order for you to be able to achieve this goal. Let me tell you the irresistible traits that you need to put on for you to be irresistible for a responsible man. Sorry. Now I will be showing you 13 ultimate ways how to attract a responsible man. Come on, let's get in. Yeah, welcome to Daniel.T relationship channel where we build successful relationship and marriage. My name is Daniel, and in today's video I'm gonna hit your mind with 13 ultimate and irresistible way to attract a responsible man. Now, the first number on my list is what I called he wants you to be responsible as well. Do you see now? For you to attract a responsible man, you yourself have to be responsible, okay? Because there is no responsible man that can go for a responsible woman or lady, because they are not compatible. Compatibility and companionship is very, very important in a relationship or any marriage, okay? For this reason, you yourself, you have to portray the quality, the actual quality or the standard that you want from your future husband or from the man you want. The number 2 on my list for you to attract a responsible man is what I call be a vision driver. If you are a vision driver, you will be irresistible for a responsible man. You know why? Because a vision driver woman is a hope of tomorrow for the man, to know that his future is secure. I want you to know this. When you are a vision driver person, a responsible man will always chase you and will never allow you to go. The number 3 on my list is what I call futuristic. A futuristic woman will always motivate and attract a responsible man. You can't see a futuristic woman that a responsible man will see and he won't melt out. A futuristic woman will always motivate a responsible man to be attracted, because he knows that you believe in your future. He knows that you believe in future, and it is very, very easy, and easier for a futuristic woman to be successful than the one that doesn't believe in her future. Okay, so you have to be futuristic. If you are futuristic, a responsible man will always stick with you and will always be by your side. Now, this is number 4. The number 4 said, you have to be optimistic. You will always be an enemy of a responsible man if you are full of negativity. Because a responsible man is always optimistic and always, positive. You have to believe in yourself that what you are laying your hands on, that what you are doing is going to be successful. When you have a kind of positivity mind, and this shows or this is revealed to a responsible man through your behaviors, through your actions, the way you do things. Come on, a responsible man will always chase you. You will always attract a responsible man. Try to be optimistic. All these things I've been saying, and it might be rare, it might be seldom for you. You might not have come across all these points before, but I'm telling you, these are the primary things you have to work on. Forget about being seducing man. Forget about being spending for man, putting on clothes, engaging in his hobbies and all that, seducing him. That's a fucking mess. Okay, those are not the steps you're supposed to put on first. These are the first steps you have to do, and this play out naturally. Okay, this play out naturally. Imbibe all these qualities, because these are the things that will help you out. You don't need to chase after a responsible man. He's a responsible man that's supposed to be chasing after you, and it is what a responsible man sees in you that will attract him to follow you, that will attract him to call your attention. That, babe, come on, I need you in my life. I want you to come and transform my life due to some standard, due to some traits, due to some qualities that I cited or that I cite in you. Okay, let's move to the next point. I think I have to take my drinks now. Sorry, okay? Yeah, the number 5 on my list is for you to embrace the acts of service. You have to be agile. You have to be hardworking. You have to be brave. You have to be industrious. If you are not industrious, come on, you are lacking behind. Let me tell you this. If you are a lazy girl, if you are a lazy babe, if you are a lazy woman, forget about a responsible man. Because you can't just be a liability. You can't just be a burden for a responsible man. There's no any responsible man out there that won't burden for his life. So for you not to be a burden or a calamity for a responsible man, he will never chase you and you will never be attracted. Okay, so you have to embrace the act of service. The act of service I'm talking about here is for you to be agile, for you to be brave enough, for you, to be hardworking, face your life. So it is what you are doing that will attract a responsible man, not what you are saying, not by you enticing, not by you seducing, not by you putting on clothes. Those ones are just mere things, okay? But you have to eat the greatest point. You have to eat the irresistible point that I'm, pouring out, that I'm revealing to you right now. And if you try all this, come on, you will thank me later. Now, the number 6 on my list is what I called be humble and submissive. What I said, be humble and be submissive. If you lack this trait, because this is one of the greatest traits for a responsible man to find you, or for you to be attracted by a responsible man, for you to look so catchy and take away for a responsible man, you have to humble yourself and be submissive. Humbleness means you be calm. You don't behave so arrogant. You don't, giving a kind of perverse actions. You have to calm down. You have to be cool. A responsible man needs a cool somebody that is submissive through her behaviors, through the way she relates with people, through the way she converses with people. Okay, so you have to be flexible enough and be submissive to your man. So if you are not submissive and humble, a responsible man will tag you as an arrogant woman or a lady. Okay, so you have to be responsible so that a responsible man will chase you. If you are not humble and if you are not submissive, you are not responsible automatically. And in this case, there's no how a responsible man can chase you. Now, this is number 7. Always invest in yourself for growth and development. Always ready to learn to acquire. When you invest in yourself in diverse ways, in diverse areas for growth and development, this will entice a responsible man. This will attract a responsible man. Instead of you to attract, or instead of you to entice a responsible man through seduction, you attract a responsible man through your self-development and growth. When a responsible man see you investing in yourself and growing yourself, developing yourself, he will respect you and he will pay a close attention to your life, because every responsible man need a woman that has invested in herself, that is growing always, learning to acquire all the time. Okay, now let me ask you this question. You, now that you are looking for a responsible man, what have you acquired in your life? Now tell me, are you telling me that a responsible man that has been, spending his entire life developing himself, growing himself, investing himself, so now just go out for a mere lady, a lazy lady, worthless and useless lady? No. It can never work that way. You have to invest in yourself and grow yourself, and develop yourself as well if you need a responsible man. The number 8 secret that I want to tell you today, that a responsible man always look after in a lady before paying a close attention to her, is what I call fear of God. This is one of the first traits that a responsible man will look into in your life. If you lack the fear of God, forget it. Forget about a responsible man. Okay, now let the truth be told, my sister. Now, if you truly want a responsible man and you lack the fear of God, do you want to destroy his life? Because the person that lack the fear of God can do and undo. They have no boundary. They can do whatever things they like. That is why you will see it is very, very difficult for people that lack the fear of God to be submissive and humble. When you are not submissive and humble, that means you lack the fear of God. Okay, so this is one of the first traits, or this is one of the best traits that a responsible man will look after or will seek for in a lady before chasing or before paying close attention to her. I hope you are enjoying this video. If you actually enjoyed this video, I want you to give this video a like, and if you are not subscribed, come on, do that right now. Check below and see the subscribe button, click it and subscribe, and never forget to turn on the notification bell so whenever I publish content or video like this, you will be notified. Okay, so give this video a like if you enjoyed this video. If you know you are truly gaining from this video right now, come on, give this video a like right now and subscribe if you haven't done so. The number one says, don't be a dependent but an independent. Are you an independent lady? Are you an independent sister? You have to seek for this. You have to portray this. You have to acquire independence. Okay, see, I said something the other time that no responsible man will go for a liability or will go for a burden. No, if you are a liability or a burden, there is no responsible man that will, come after you. No. So you have to be responsible. So you have to be independent, not a dependent. There are some ladies outside there that they can't even do a single thing. The smallest things in their life, they can't even handle the smallest task in their life, or handle or cater for themselves, and they're looking for a responsible man. If you are a dependent, if you are a kind of someone that always depends on man, you are not an independent. That means you are not responsible. Let me tell you something. Some lady will say, I need a man with a car. I need a wealthy man. I need a man that a ready-made man that has already have or achieve everything. A man with a great status. What of you? How many cars do you have? How many status have you acquired? How many land do you have? How many houses? How many mansions have you built? Even some lady, their father has no house and they're looking for a guy, a young man, a responsible man that has everything. You have to grow from scratch. You have to grow from the ground and start growing up. Okay? Every successful things in life started building from the root, from the ground, not from the top. If you want a responsible man, the responsible man will start from the ground and start building himself. If a man does not have money today, does not mean he's not going to have tomorrow, because he's still building his life. You have to build your life as well. You don't need to be dependent. You have to be independent. Get something doing. Serious about your life. Okay? The only thing that I know that you can build from the top is a grave. It's only grave that you can build from the top. You start digging from the top to down. But any plant start growing from the ground. It's germinate and start growing gradually. If you want to build a house, you start building from the ground. You start building from the bare floor. Okay? So you have to be independent. Don't rely on men. Acquire some things as well. Get things done. It is what you are doing, it's what you are acquiring that will attract men. Take note of this. I want to believe you are getting a lot, right? Now, the number 10 on my list is you have to be intelligent. Yeah, intelligent. You have to be intelligent. You have to be a prudent person. You have to be a wise person. Seek for wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. A responsible man always respects people with this trait. Always respect people with this, standard or quality. And they always look for somebody with intelligence. They always look for a prudent being. They don't just look for a non-entity or a daft. Okay? So you have to get this right. In all your gettings, get wisdom. The number 11 on my list here is that you should kill a nonchalant attitude. Let me tell you this. A nonchalant attitude woman is a mess to a responsible man. So don't even go there at all. When you have a nonchalant attitude as a person, you will be a turn off and you'll be a mess to a responsible man. You don't just behave anyhow. You have to behave yourself well. Okay? The number 12 here is you have to be physically attracted. I'm coming. Excuse me. You have to be physically attracted. I'm not saying you should be, I'm not saying you should be half naked. Don't dress abnormal. Don't dress half naked. You have to dress decently, because if you dress half naked, you dress anyhow, you dress ignorantly, you dress animally. I don't know whether there's any words for animally. I don't want to know. If you dress animally, this will disqualify you. You don't need to dress anyhow. Dress decently and look very neat. Look very attractive. Okay? You have to put on, a good clothes, a smart clothes for you to look very smart and attractive. Okay? And maximize the little you have. Don't go beyond your limits. A responsible man did not need you being a wealthy woman. A responsible man don't care whether you have thousands of clothes in your wardrobe or not. But a responsible man always care about your quality, always care about your standard, always care about your personality, not what you put on. But at the same time, you have to look nice. You have to dress very matured and look very decent and smart for you to be attracted. Listen to this last secret I want to tell you. The last secret, which is number 13 for you to be attracted, or for you to attract a responsible man, is what I called add value to others. When you are adding value to people, it will give you an avenue to improve yourself, to be significant. Okay? Because let me tell you this, adding value to people is what really moved me as a man, particularly. Because I know that this person is, helping the world. This person is adding value to people. Is helping lives. And is a kind of optimistic person that is impacting life positively. Okay? And this will give you an edge over other people. And in this process, you might meet your real man. There's another secret under this. And by adding value to people, this can help you and can push you to your real man. Okay, so make sure that you always add value to people, and make sure that you always impact life to help the world. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed this video. If you truly enjoyed this video and you've learned a lot, let this serve as a source of wisdom and understanding to others. Please share this video right now and help others. Okay, so when you are sharing this video, you are helping thousands of people outside there. You are helping millions of people outside there. Okay, so I believe I've shown you the 13 ultimate secret to be attracted. If you want to attract a responsible man to your life, I want you to consider all these factors and put this on. That is the work you have to do. Forget about you seducing a woman, put on clothes, putting lipstick, putting a weave on, put all those ones are secondary ones. Okay, acquire this trait, acquire this standard, acquire this level for you to be qualified. You have to be qualified first before you can seek for a responsible man, before a responsible man can locate you. Okay, it is what you've imbibed, what you've acquired, the standard you've acquired, the qualities you've acquired that will attract a responsible man. So I want you to take note of this. So if you really like this video, I would like you to give a like now. And now, over to you. Go to the comment section below. Tell me your own point of view. Tell me your experience, okay? The experience you've passed through in the process of searching for a responsible man, all the pains you've gone through, and if you haven't gone through any pain before you achieve your own responsible man, let me know in the comment section below. And if I'm not saying the right thing, please let me know in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video pretty much, let me know in the comment section below. So in my next video, I will be showing you or revealing to you some great secrets. I won't tell you the title right now, so you have to be at last. Okay, so just get ready for my next content. I'm going to blow your mind as well, as I always do. Okay, so now subscribe if you haven't subscribed so that you won't miss out. I think I have to go now, but before I go, let me take a little more drink. Will you join me? I think I have to go now. Okay? Imbibe all these traits. Acquire all these traits. And let the responsible man come. It's already at your side. It's already beside you. It's already around you. I love you. and care for you.